What bring pain in our heart is what God has qualified us to heal, right? Now, I got a lot to talk about, so don't think I'm about to be over deep or being like talking about scripture and nothing like that. But I'm going to get to the point. I'm going to get to the topics. But what bring pain in our heart is what God has qualified us to heal. Messengers are raised and not sent. And what I mean by that is when you go through something, right? Whether you've been shot, whether you've been stabbed, whether you've been in prison, whether you've been raped, whether you lost every dollar, whether you struggle, whether you super poor, single mama, whatever you go through traumatic, bro. When you put God first and understand we are here to serve, then we'll look at it like it didn't happen to me, it happened for me. And so when I say what bring pain to your heart is what God has qualified you to heal, usually what bring pain in our heart is something we went through and we see somebody else went through it. Like if we see somebody who had a loss that we lost, we empathize for them. We see somebody who been shot up, how we've been shot up, or been to prison or whatever. We see somebody go through that and bring pain in our heart. Whether we've been touched or molested, when we see other people get touched or molested, it bring a pain in your heart because you can relate to it more than anybody else, right? And so when you be like, man, somebody need to do something, that's God telling you, I need you to do something, because God does our will, his will through us on earth. But the moment we be like, somebody need to do something and we don't do it, we shifting our responsibility to somebody else. That's our purpose, right? And since God put us here to serve, when we take all our trauma, all our experiences, and we be like, I'm glad this happened to me because now I have empathy to help other people. I have the knowledge in it. I know how to get through it. I've been through this. And now you help other people. Now you actually happy you went through that. And now you're not in victim mode, poor little me. It ain't, oh, man, I need counseling. I need therapy. You don't know my story. We get out of that because we be like, man, I went through that. I remember Jay-Z said in the song, Hov did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. And so if we look at it that way, it will bring a peace in our life because we walk it in our God-given purpose. And when you purpose-led, you happy that everything that happened to you, because you wouldn't be here, know what you know, and you wouldn't be helping and serving, doing your God's will on this earth if you didn't go through that. And that's how we heal. Everything else is BS, bro. Everything else. You can go to church and have a pastor pray for you. Oh, touch me, pastor. Touch you. And fall out. It ain't gonna work. Soon as you get back up, you still gonna have them same problems. You can have the pastor dump holy oil on you. Oh, dump the oil on me, man. It could be dripping. You could be looking like a damn R&B singer video pouring honey out. You can pour that much holy oil on you. Be dripping in it. It ain't gonna work. Man, you could burn sage. You could touch crystals. You could meditate till you can't meditate no more. You could do yoga till your legs is over your neck. It ain't gonna work. That's like putting a Band-Aid over a stab wound. It ain't gonna work. Only way we can heal from our situations is understanding it didn't happen to me, it happened for me. Messengers are raised and not sent. And what that means is, when you a messenger and this is your assignment on this earth, usually it's somebody who from that and been through that, because you know the people, you know the language, you know the trial, tribulation. You had the same story and they gravitate to you and relate to you. So you had to go through that. But the moment you say somebody need to do something, hey man, you're a weak weasel and you shifted your responsibility to somebody else. Messengers are raised and not sent. And what bring pain in our heart is what God has qualified us to heal.